Hey, this is Dr. Angela, and I wanted to take a few minutes to show you how I put together my daily method of operation using the iCloud because I use an iPad most of the time, and I needed to come up with a system that would allow me to travel and have what I needed. And so I did mine through the iCloud on my iPad. Now, the first thing I did was go through right here to the calendar. And I had to decide what my days needed to look like. And so here you can see, let me move this over for you. Here you can see what I determined needed to happen. Uh, Today is Tuesday the 1st, and my day starts um, at 5 o'clock in the morning. So the first thing, and then this is all color coded, which can be done through the iCloud or your iPad. The first thing for me is my quiet time. My quiet time meaning the time that I pray, I read my scripture, and I just have that time alone with the Lord before I start my day. And then the second part of it is at 6 o'clock. That's what I've designated as my time to read, and that's my reading time for me is my self-improvement reading time. I might be reading a book like The Success Principles by Jack Canfield or whatever, but I've set aside that time. And then at right around 6:45 or so, I have ready to work. Now, mind you, this week's calendar was done based on the fact that I'm home. When I'm on the road, this kind of calendar changes. And so I put together time because not am I only working on my Empower Network business. I am writing a book and doing some other things. So I set aside time to write on my book every day, to spend 50-minute increments, take a 10-minute break, and that's right in there. And then I included some downtime because as I've studied and teach on time management and how you can be most effective, I found that you have to build in downtime so that you can just get away from things. This green area here, NSG preparation. NSG is one of my clients, and this week as I'm preparing to go out on the road for them, I've set aside some time so that I can work on what I need to do. Now, then because I believe in what happens throughout our midday calls and Empower, I have in my daily method of operation, that time for my dream team call. Uh, I realize that I have to have balance, so I have included some time to run errands, to have lunch, etc. And then I put together in the afternoon, this time right in here is for me to work on my Life on Purpose business, marketing my business, making phone calls, etc. Now, one of the things that my accountability partners, and a big old shout out to Becky, Janet, and Danietta, we've determined that sometimes we get caught up in chasing shiny objects. And you probably know what I mean. You can get on the internet, look for one thing, and then you end up at someone else's website doing something else. What I decided to do was to build that time in, and not so much to chase shiny objects as much as to do my training, meaning learning how to use a new piece of software, or figuring out something that I need to do. I built that time in. If you notice here that I don't have anything for this time right here, because again, I have a life. I want to go to church. I have a family, uh, loved ones that I want to spend time with, and so I have that time not really accounted for. The last part of my daily method of operation, which I think is critical to the process, is that you have to have a time to plan. And so I spend this time from 8 to 10, and actually from 8 to 10, planning my blog for the next day, so that when I get up, all I have to do is syndicate it and at least know where I need to start. So that's what my daily method of operation looks like during this week that I'm not on the road. And my daily method of operation will change when I go on the road. And just to give you a quick idea of what it will look like, all of this time will always stay the same. Ready for work means that I am showered, dressed, and in my seminar room by 7:30 in the morning. All of this time is now seminar time, because I'm in my room doing setting up, meeting participants, and giving a 6-hour seminar, which basically will run from 7:30, 7:45 in the morning until 4:30 in the afternoon. And all of this time here, when I am not at home, is actually work time. I'm doing a seminar, I'm shutting down, I'm driving to the next location. The cool thing about my daily method of operation is that the same things will happen even when I'm on the road from 8 p.m. until, for instance, on Monday nights, I'm always going to be on the Empower Hour call. The rest of the week, I'm always going to be working on my blog for the next day, shutting things down at 11 o'clock. On Thursdays, I'm always going to talk to my accountability partner, Janet. So there you have it, what my daily method of operation looks like on the cloud. I sync this up to my iPad so that I can take it with me and execute my plan. So until the next time, I hope this video helps someone who might be looking at how you can set up your daily method of operation on your iPad. Just go into your iCloud. It's much easier to use, and then sync it, and you can get started. So I'll talk to you on the next video. Thanks a lot.